You know that feeling when you check your bank balance and, for the first time, you don't instantly feel that wave of panic? When you realize you don't have to calculate whether buying coffee means skipping dinner later in the week. There's a specific point where that shift happens, and it's probably not the number you've been told. Everyone says you need a huge income, six figures, or maybe even a million to feel secure. But the truth is, there's a much smaller milestone that completely changes how you see money, and once you hit it, everything feels different. That number is $20,000. My name's Daniel, and I spend an unhealthy amount of time thinking about money, psychology, and why some people build wealth while others stay trapped in the same financial cycle. If you've ever wanted to understand what really changes when someone starts to feel free financially, this is the number you should be paying attention to. See, people assume wealth is built slowly and painfully $1 at a time, or that it only happens to lucky people born into it. But that's not how it works. Wealth building happens in stages, and certain milestones act like invisible gates. Once you cross one, your whole relationship with money shifts. $20,000 is the first big one. It's the point where you stop surviving and start building. Think of it like pushing a heavy cart up a hill. At first, every inch feels impossible. You're sweating, questioning why you even started. But once you reach the top, gravity starts helping instead of fighting you. 20,000 is that turning point before it. You're pushing uphill. After it, momentum starts working for you. But here's the part that surprises most people. The real change isn't just in your bank account, it's in your brain. When you're broke, your mind operates in survival mode. Every decision feels urgent, every expense feels threatening. You take jobs you hate, say yes to things you don't want, and live in a constant state of low-grade fear. That's not a lack of discipline, it's biology. Your brain literally can't think long-term when it's worried about getting through the week. But once you've got even a small safety net, your brain switches gears. Instead of thinking, how do I make it to next Friday? You start asking, how do I make this grow? You begin to notice opportunities that you were blind to before because you finally have the space to think clearly. Here's what the math says. Let's say you save $1,000 a month and invest it with a modest return. Getting to 20,000 might take around a year and a half. That first stretch feels endless. You're working, saving, cutting back, and it feels like nothing's changing. But once you hit that first milestone, something magical happens. The second 20,000 takes less time, maybe 17 months. Then it gets even faster. Because now, your money is helping you. It's earning on its own. That's the power of compound growth, the point where your savings start to do some of the lifting for you. And once you see that happen, your mindset flips completely. You realize money doesn't just come from hard work. It also comes from letting time and discipline do their thing. But the most powerful change isn't financial, it's emotional. Saving 20,000 teaches you control. It proves you can delay gratification, say no when it matters, and make decisions that favor your future instead of your impulses. That discipline becomes your biggest asset, even more than the money itself. And once you hit that number, something subtle shifts. Small expenses stop stressing you out. You don't care whether your coffee costs $3 or $4. You stop micromanaging every purchase because you understand what actually moves the needle. You focus on the big choices, housing, car, career, because that's where real change happens. That new mindset seeps into your work too. When you have savings, you gain something most people never experience: leverage. You're no longer scared of losing your job. You can walk away from a boss who doesn't respect you. You can ask for the raise you deserve because you know you'll be fine even if they say no. That confidence changes everything about how you show up. You start taking risks that lead to growth, and that growth creates even more opportunity. But there's a trap a lot of people fall into. They hit 20,000, feel that new sense of peace, and then spend it. They tell themselves they've earned it, that they deserve a reward. But that money isn't the finish line, it's the foundation. It's what gives you the freedom to build real wealth. Because money doesn't just buy stuff, it buys time, confidence, and the ability to make choices based on what's right, not what's necessary. So if you're saving right now and it feels slow, don't stop. That first 20,000 will change everything. Not just your finances, your entire mindset. It's the moment where life stops happening to you and you start steering it yourself.